Today, we're diving into one of the strangest and funniest rivalries in the car world. Forget the million-dollar supercars, forget the high-tech EVs, because what we have here are two of the most bizarre, budget-friendly, and downright entertaining vehicles on the planet, the fake Chinese Dodge Ram and the fake Chinese Land Rover Defender. These are not your typical pickup trucks or SUVs. They're clones, replicas, knockoffs, call them whatever you want, but they've been designed to look like their iconic Western counterparts at a fraction of the cost. And when I say a fraction, I mean it. The fake Dodge Ram costs around $3,500, while the fake Land Rover Defender clone is about $4,000. That's less than the price of a brand new iPhone with maxed out storage. So naturally, the question is, what do you actually get for that money? Can these little machines hold their own? And more importantly, which one is the ultimate king of the fakes? Let's start with the fake Dodge Ram. At first glance, it does resemble a real Dodge Ram pickup, at least from a distance. You've got that bold Ram lettering on the front grille, the boxy front-end styling, and even a working tailgate. But as soon as you walk closer, the illusion starts to fall apart. The truck is much smaller than the real thing, almost toy-like in proportions. The wheels are tiny, the doors feel flimsy, and the entire vehicle looks like it was designed more for fun than for functionality. Inside, the story gets even weirder. The fake Dodge Ram has a dashboard with a basic infotainment screen, pedals that are awkwardly placed, and seats that look more like they belong in a golf cart than in a pickup truck. Ergonomics? Forget about it. You'll feel like you're driving side saddle. But here's the hilarious part. The Ram clone isn't powered by a traditional gasoline engine. Instead, it's electric. Underneath the hood, you'll find a small dual-motor setup that gives it just enough juice to move around and, surprisingly, enough speed to win a drag race. That's right. In a showdown against the fake Land Rover Defender, the Dodge Ram actually managed to get ahead thanks to its dual-motor system. It launches quickly, like a toy car on steroids, and although it tops out pretty quickly, it was enough to leave the Defender struggling behind in one of the races. Now, let's switch gears to the fake Land Rover Defender. This one costs a little more, about $4,000, and it's designed to copy one of the most legendary off-roaders in history. From the outside, the resemblance is uncanny. The boxy silhouette, the flat panels, and even the overall stance look like a scaled-down version of the Defender. It has the right look, but the execution is where things get hilarious. The fake Defender has suspension, but when tested, it was noisy, clunky, and struggled to handle even basic bumps. The interior is just as barebones as the Ram clone, with cheap plastics, limited controls, and no real sense of comfort. But unlike the Ram, the Defender clone tries to be a little more serious with its design. It feels like it wants to be taken as a real car, but when you push it, it quickly reminds you it's just a novelty. When put to the test in an off-road style course, the fake Defender made a lot of noise, bounced around wildly, and looked like it could fall apart at any moment. It's definitely not something you'd want to take into the wild. So, what happens when you put these two clones head-to-head? In a straight drag race, the fake Dodge Ram actually has the edge. Its dual-motor electric setup gives it an instant surge of power, making it quick off the line. The Defender, meanwhile, struggles to keep up and ends up lagging behind. But in terms of looks, some people might argue that the Defender is the better copy. It captures the iconic style of the original more convincingly than the Ram does. The Ram is funnier, more toy-like, and honestly, more entertaining. The Defender tries to be serious, but it just can't deliver the performance or build quality to back it up. So in this battle, the real winner depends on what you're looking for. If you want a hilarious, fast, and quirky fake truck, the Ram clone takes the crown. If you want something that at least looks like the real deal from afar, then the Defender clone might be your pick. But here's the bigger picture. Why do these clones even exist? Truth is, China has a long history of making budget-friendly replicas of popular cars. For some people, these vehicles are just cheap alternatives to expensive Western models. For others, they're collector's items, strange pieces of automotive culture that you buy for the novelty and the laughs. They're not meant to replace real Rams or Defenders. They're conversation starters, YouTube-worthy spectacles, and proof that the car world can still surprise us. Think about it, for less than $5,000, you can own a mini version of a Dodge Ram or Land Rover Defender. Sure, they won't last long, and no, they're not safe or practical, but that's not the point. The point is the experience. Driving one of these clones is like stepping into an alternate reality where cars are built just for comedy and curiosity. And that's exactly why these two vehicles went viral. Supercar Blondie's team unboxed them, tested them, and raced them, all to show the world just how bizarre and entertaining these clones can be. Watching a tiny fake Dodge Ram outpace a fake Land Rover Defender is something you don't forget. It's the kind of spectacle that makes car culture so much fun. So, if we had to crown a winner today, my vote goes to the fake Dodge Ram. Not because it's well built, not because it's practical, but because it embraces what it really is, a toy-like clone that delivers maximum entertainment value. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It knows it's fake, and it leans into it. The fake Land Rover Defender, on the other hand, takes itself a little too seriously, and that's why it falls short. In the end, both of these vehicles are ridiculous, but they serve their purpose perfectly. They make us laugh, they make us curious, and they remind us that not everything in the car world has to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to be entertaining. Sometimes, a $3,500 fake Dodge Ram is all you need to put a smile on your face. So tell me, which one would you pick, the quirky, fast little Ram, or the slightly more realistic but clunky Defender?